Kind of automotive publication, it's the Build Book, a series of full-color, soft-cover books, each one a detailed history of the construction of a top custom car, and we do mean detailed. Each issue not only introduces you to the mechanical wizards who build these amazing mobiles, but show every single step of the build in exhausting photographic detail. The photos are backed up by equally detailed copy that covers every cut, weld, piece, or part that goes into the car. If you're a serious custom car fan and find regular magazine articles to be seriously short on detail, then the Build Book is the book that you've been waiting for. One problem with hot cars is that there are very few places where you can legally strut their stuff. Oh, racetracks are great, but they're also expensive. That's why Hot Import Nights is such a national success. They set the times and the places where the young car culture can freely mix wheels with the latest music for a totally fun party. And what better place for our own Stephen Chupnick to jump over the edge?
So you say you're into cars, then you want to go where all the hottest cars, bands, and people hang out. That's a trip to Hot Import Nights Night Shift. Rocking through 15 cities from Washington, D.C. to Los Angeles, California, Night Shift is a full-throttle traveling show that brings the best of the current car culture right to your door. Forget about those boring old exhibits full of ancient iron. Night Shift is about drifting, freestyle motocross, hip-hop, newest technology, and some of the wildest rides you will ever see. Motor Week worked the Night Shift last year up in New York, and this year we're in Landover, Maryland for another dose. And despite the bout of rain, the crowd still came out to enjoy the show. For 2008, there's a whole new set of highlights. Think you know motor oil? Then put your brain on the dyno with the Valvoline Challenge.
It's fun to actually be able to take something like this on the road to any event like this and be able to see what the cars really have under the hood. It's a great traveling show.
And thanks to Valvoline, Hot Import Nights gives you the chance to win one of the coolest cars on the road, a custom Roush Mustang designed by auto and media whiz R.J. DeVera.
It was kind of a grand scheme to try to build a car that would relate not only to muscle car or NASCAR or hot rod guys like, NHRA, but also to this young effort that we do, which is called Night Shift or Hot Import Nights.
If you already own some Hot Wheels, show them off by entering the National Custom Car Association Car Competition and run it up to the red line at Valvoline's Mobile Dyno. Unlike illegal street racing, the dyno is a great way to win bragging rights over your buddies without having to risk life, limb, and an up-close and personal encounter with the police. But while there's plenty of heart-stopping machinery and scenery, the exhibit that stops everyone in their tracks is National Guard Sergeant Nick Ashby's Fallen Heroes G35.
We took this car and created a rolling tribute with the support of the Army National Guard. And it showed about 2.5 million people who these soldiers were and what they gave.
And I've served for 33 years and never seen anything like it. This is just a great opportunity for one of their soldiers to share their experiences through Americans throughout the United States and just tell their story about the National Guard and what it meant to him and to his fellow soldiers serving in Iraq.
Just as Nick's car is a tribute to America's heroes, Night Shift is a tribute to the incredible energy of the tuner car scene. Excitement explodes all day and all night long in the demo area as high-powered drift cars fill the air with tire smoke. Right next to that, the freestyle motocross riders sail through the air, pulling stunts that defy the laws of physics. Of course, there's plenty of electricity at Model Central. Want some music? Check out the sick beats from a powerhouse performance by Washington, D.C.'s newest hip-hop phenomenon, Wale. And when you need a break from all the madness, head over to the exhibitor area to check out all the latest audio gear with parts to make your ride louder, faster, and flashier. All this in only one night, and it happens over and over again all around the country. A hot time in the old town tonight indeed. I bet Grandpa never thought it would get this steamy. Hot Import Night is the wildest, loudest, and sexiest night car fans will ever have.
Sunday, NASCAR